SP 2 million.
Hey yo, you know what it is. I'm with that.
Why you talking with your mouth full? I won't talk. The fact that y'all think that y'all come on my channel and tell me what to do is so funny. It's so funny. Today's story time is gonna be 2 stories because they're both too short to make a whole video about them. So I'm just gonna put 2 in one. I skipped class and got my ass beat. You know, first talking about how I got my butt beat. I was in middle school, Appling Middle School. If you are in the area that I'm living in Georgia, Bibb County, you know exactly what Appling Middle School is. It's a dungeon for little hood rats. That's what it is. So I was like in 7th or 8th grade. They had this little nickname about me. Skinny mini pocket penny, no booty for tutti frutti. I didn't have no shape when I was in 7th or 8th grade. That's how 7th or 8th grade is supposed to look. I ain't supposed to have no titties. You ain't supposed to have no booty. You ain't supposed to have no hips when you in 7th and 8th grade. I don't know what they was feeding them heifers, but I obviously didn't get a taste of it. I didn't get the taste of the chicken with the steroids because I didn't get none of that until I was probably like in 11th grade. There was some mean kids. I used to get bullied. They called me that. I was just a little skinny little girl. I had no booty, no titties, no hips, just long, pretty face, long, pretty black hair. And all the little girls, they didn't like me because I wore nice clothes. And I carried myself like a young lady. I might have been stuck up, but I carried myself well. And I was in a ghetto school. So you know they don't like stuff like that. This one particular day, I was friends with this one girl. She was way bigger than me. She was way bigger than me. Like, and I'm not talking about like fat. I'm talking about she was highly blessed. She had about a C cup and boobies. She had the biggest booty I have ever seen. And the widest hips. She decided one day that she wants to play throwing paper balls at each other. Paper balls back and forth, throwing. I'm throwing them at her, she throwing them at me, we just throwing them. Kiki starts to get, I guess, upset or something. Hits me on my shoulder. Okay? I'm gonna hit you back. So Kiki gets up, hits me again on my shoulder, even harder. Okay? I'm gonna hit you harder. So Kiki got even more pissed off. I don't know what was going on with Kiki's head, but she obviously had some mental issues. Kiki decided she wants to get up, ball her fist up, and punch me in the back of my head like 3 or 4 times. Everything was like so blurry, like so freaking blurry. Like what happened? Like the heifer just don't knock like half of my brains out. I immediately started crying, not because it hurted, because it was kind of like a numbing pain. It wasn't like a I'm gonna feel this in the morning type pain. It was just it was kind of hard to explain. It's like it felt numb. I started instantly crying because I was embarrassed. I was too dizzy to do anything because I was a little scared heifer when I was in 7th. I was very scared because I wasn't used to being around ghetto children. Like putting a bird inside of a tiger or a hyena's cage. That bird ain't gonna know what to do, honey. That bird gonna try to mosey on by and try to act like a bird, try to act like a hyena or try to act like a tiger. But sooner or later, that little birdie gonna get pounced on, and this little birdie got pounced on. This heifer don't cause. That's probably why I ain't good at math, cause this heifer don't beat me in my head so bad. If I remember what your face looked like, if you ain't beat that part of my head out, if you ain't beat that part of the memory out of my head, I'ma find you and whoop your butt. This is a paranormal type story. In the same school. So I hung out with these four girls. We had a clique. It was 5 of us. it was 4, but it was 5 including me. And we had this thing. See, I told you I wanted to be a little ghetto child myself, so you know I wanted to fit in. So we got this idea, let's skip class. Let's skip, what was it, math or social studies class? It was one of them. We decided we wanted to skip class. Like, we tired, we don't want to be in class and everything like this. Let's skip class, let's do this and blah blah this, let's be bad girls. So one day we decided we wanted to skip class. Now, the way that the school was set up, it was a long hallway. And down that long hallway, it was 2 bathrooms. One was the girls and one was the boys. Nobody ever used to go down there because a lot of people would say it was haunted or something like that. I don't know why they would not, even the teachers wouldn't even allow us to go down there. Ran to the end of that hallway. So we get into the girls' bathroom, and the way that the scene looks, it looks just like a regular bathroom. It just looks slightly abandoned or something like that. So we decides that we wants to climb our monkey behinds up on the dang stalls. I'm real scared of heights, and I already done told y'all I'm very uncoordinated when it comes to climbing on top of stuff. So I managed to get my dumb behind up there on top of the dang stall. Like, you know how skinny the stall is, honey. Like, that was so very uncomfortable having that dang stall wall up in the crack of my butt. So we just sitting up there chilling and talking and stuff like that, and you know, just having fun and laughing and all that. So by the time that the class was over, we decided that we want to play Bloody Mary. I don't mess with spirits, okay? My mama told me not to mess with spirits because I used to live in a haunted house, and that stuff is very real, okay? I don't mess with the devil. I don't mess with Beetlejuice. I don't mess with Mary. I don't mess with Charlie. I don't mess with none of them, okay? The way that the bathroom was set up, it's like the entrance is right here. Then you have like a mirror. You have like a wall full of mirrors with the sinks. Then right here is like the stalls. All 5 of us decided we want to hold hands. I want to be in the middle so I can be protected. But no, they got me on the end. But thank God they had me on the end closest to the door. Cut the lights out. I'm scared of the dark already. So my anxiety is building up because I'm terrified. You know, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm scared. You have to cut the lights out. We gotta hold hands. We all gotta look into the mirror and say, Bloody Mary, 5 times. Okay, so what's supposed to happen then? She was like, I don't know. We just gotta do it. We just say, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. That door was closed. The door was completely closed. Tell me, and you remember when I said that the part was abandoned? So nobody was down there but us 5 little helpers. Tell me why that door flung straight open. Like a freaking gush of wind just like said whoo. Like it did like whoo. I left that in that bathroom. I ain't lying, honey. I charged up out of there. I didn't know a thing about track, but honey, I was on the track team when I left them out of there. Honey, was nobody down there. Who the heck opened up the door like that? Who the heck Millie rocked the freaking door up like that? Who did that? It wasn't the Lord Jesus Christ.
I got bros on my Dykeman. I tell you that is lightning.